Today, on behalf of Group 4, I would like to share with you about an article entitled Rohingya Refugee Employment Readiness to Malaysian Labour Market, Challenges and the Way Forward, that is written by Muhammad Safwan Ghazali, Pat Leontine, and Sazlin Sharif. For your information, refugee in Malaysia cannot work legally due to this nation has not acceded to the 1951 Refugee Convention or its 1967 Protocol. Hence, these protracted circumstances has led the refugee community to work illegally. Analysis from literature found that the Rohingya refugees are not suitable to work in confined environment and less job mobility, which partly due to human capital constraint and some job mismatch issue. To gain empirical data on understanding the readiness, challenges and strategies to be implemented and providing a clear stance on the role of Rohingya refugees in the Malaysian labour market. Firstly, what is the importance of Rohingya workers in Malaysia? There is a market demand for human resource that can be met by them. Other than that, Rohingya workers willing to fulfill vacancy that is unfavorable among Malaysian willing to work in high-risk job and then becoming a viable workforce. Next point is about challenges and strategies for improving refugee access to employment. Many of them have difficulty integrating with local culture, norms, and attitudes. So this has resulted in the existence of anti-Rohingya sentiment among the local. There are advocacy programs to educate locals about refugee situation, as well as awareness program for the refugee community on what can be done and cannot in Malaysia should be considered. The Rohingya refugee have a demographic constraint given that their household composition differ significantly from that of other economic migrants. There are ties with the families. Many of them stay together with their family. As a result, employment locations are unable to lure people away from their community. It is suggested the workplaces are said to be close to Rohingya centers and within walking distance. On the same point, it assists authorities in monitoring their movement and population size to ensure that the country's ability to accept refugees is not exceeded. Next, let's move to the effect of Malaysia for granting refugees right to work. The positive effect is in terms of manpower supply to Malaysia in industries such as manufacturing and agriculture because they're inclined to do heavy work compared to jobs that need high skill. On the other hand, the recruitment of Rohingya workers will encourage widespread of illegal employment in Malaysia. Moreover, criminal cases involving them also increased drastically from 42 cases to 451 cases from 2016 until 2019. In conclusion, the Malaysian government needs to refine every decision to hire employees among Rohingya refugees. This is because they have various deficiencies in terms of skill, language use, ability to do work, and so on. In the event of any incident or accidents against them, it will give a loss to employers in Malaysia to bear the cost of hospital treatment. In addition, the government needs to give employment opportunities and priority to locals first before hiring Rohingya refugees. When there are too many foreign employees in Malaysia, it has prevented locals from working and the unemployment rate is rising every day. Moreover, locals have many advantages in terms of ability, skills, and language use. It is easier to deal in the employment process with our local employee. That's all from me. Thank you.